Hi guys, Woody here, welcome back. This is episode 33 of You Can't Win Anything with Kids, and we are back. We are back to the start of a new season. This is like season 8. Season 8. We're obviously still in the championship after last year's finish of 15th. We're looking to try and better that this season, as in score some more goals, I think is the key, especially with last season having so many teams scoring so many goals. Anyway, let's have a look at the regular thing. Finances, we've got 10 million in the bank, we're loaded. A lot of that has got to do with obviously getting a heap of money championship wise, TV money, all that kind of thing, and not being able to spend it. It's been a relatively quiet transfer window this time around. Let's have a look at that. So I spent 925k. Didn't even break the mil mark. Sean Kavanagh came in from Blackburn, Irish defensive midfielder. He was signed on a, contract expiring when we thought, what's his face? I've already forgot it. Jack Newell wasn't going to come back, and as you can see, Jack Newell has come back. Sean Kavanagh looks pretty good. He's got a lot of flair for a defender, which I'm not too sure about, but he's fast, good teamwork, all this kind of thing. Technique's a bit low, but I think he could be a decent player. There's the man himself, Jack Newell. He's 26. He's back in the squad. He's come back on a squad rotation. 20,000. I didn't have to give him a big signing on fee. He was just happy to straight come back. Had probably his worst season last year. So we'll be hoping for him to, hopefully pick up his form from a few years ago. If he doesn't, I might sell him, even though we signed him back and he's got a 3-year deal. He might not be able to make the cut. He is apparently one of our star players, according to the computer. Someone else in is Carl Byrne, 18-year-old Irish forward, left, right, centre. He could be pretty good, cost 600k from Forest. I'm really happy with him. And last but not least is Colin Burnett, 16-year-old central defender. He's young, he's raw, a lot of time to develop. That is it for their transfers in, guys. Pretty boring. There just wasn't anyone around who I thought was improving the team. Players out. Aaron Connolly has gone to Bromley after making 5 appearances for us in 6 years. Disappointing that he never really kicked on there. And Tom Smith, our left and right backup, wing back, I guess, has left. He's 26. I don't think he's getting much better than this, and the championship is probably just a bridge too far, as you can see here. 6 starts, 4 off the bench, 1 goal, 1 assist, 6.5. He was also poor in League 1. I mean, I say poor, his best season was probably here in League 2. For average rating, even then he was still never got above a 7. 204 appearances he made for us in that time, 16 goals and 43 assists. So there goes a man who played over 200 games for our club. So it's a little bit sad that we let him go, but unfortunately he's just not going to make the cut, unfortunately. Other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. We had to fight off a lot of bids for Trevor Redmond. He's in the process of signing a new contract, which will get rid of this. I'm probably still going to stick with him after all the moaning of last year, just because there's so many AI clubs that are coming in for him at the moment. I think let's just stick with him and see what happens. But you'd hope his acceleration was getting up, but it's not, unfortunately. So I think he's going to be, until someone else comes along who's better, can't find anyone else who's better at the moment, he's going to be our goalkeeper. So we've got our first game. Some friendlies. We played Coventry, who are in the Premier League, Leeds, who are also in the Premier League, and then Ashford Town, who are in the National League. And we lost 2 and drew the one against Ashford Town. Pretty disappointing all in all, really. And that one we had to bloody come back from as well. They were winning 3-1 and we came back and drew. So really disappointing pre-season. We've got Gillingham, Huddersfield and Reading potentially in the League Cup first round. Didn't we play Gillingham first game last season? Second game. Interesting. Let's have a look how we're lining up. Tactics going to stay the same here. We've got Redmond in goal, Heath at right back. Donnelly's going to deputise at left back for the injured Kane Dean. Thompson and Geordie Etten in that central mid. Mark Lewis is going to make the step up for into that DMC spot. Now, I had a lot of interest in him from Premier League clubs. Weird, I know, because he's never really done much apart from this season here in League One. He was pretty damn good, but this is his chance to kind of, see what he can do. Clarkson and Hellberg in the midfield, Starkey on the left. Gurney, who is now trained as a forward right centre, on the right. I think he can do the business there. Good pace, good off the ball, good balance, acceleration, stamina, decisions, crossing. Not too bad at crossing. I think he can make a big difference on that right, hopefully. Now, edging up to 200 goals for the club as well. And obviously, Big George and Nakaji up front. Hopefully we can see a good return from his goals up here to propel us to that title. Lynch, Scott Smith, Lassie Holt, Cammy Tate, Sean Canova, Ryan McIntyre and Callum Miller make the bench. This is probably the first team squad that I'm going to roll with. As you can see, we've got Carl Byrne here as well making it in. I just love his... I've forgotten words. I was going to say diversity, but that's not the word I'm looking for. The fact that he can play as a striker, as a left winger, as a right winger, and also kind of in midfield, that's whatever. I've lost words in English language. Liam Miller's going to make this step up as well. He's still only 18, this kid. He's been with us now for 4 years, 40 appearances, 21 goals. He's got the business. So he is going to try and get some more game time this season. He's not super fit, and neither is Burnham, which is why they're not making the team. Down in the reserves, we've got a fair few players. We've got a lot of players down here. Players who are listed, a couple for loan. Pagani, Pajani actually struggled to attach. I've lost the power to speak. I do apologise. This is so unprofessional. Not that I'm professional. So technically, this is exactly what you should get. Last year he couldn't adapt to the English lifestyle, so we're trying to shift him. But a lot of players there that we can hopefully get rid of. I was going to look contract. No. Contract. So you have a look at these not needed players here. We've got a fair bit of wage bill that we can get up. Max Morn, $6,000 a week he's on. We need him shot as well. None of these guys really lived up to this. Matt Creswell, Kane Gill as well, 22. Matt Creswell, he's 24. Kieran McGrath, 26. Didn't really do it after coming in from Celtic. Steve Pell, he's 22. Once again, not making the cut. Trey Pemberton is still here. I think his contract runs out at the end of the year, thank God. No, 2 more years to run on this. He's still hanging around. And 22-year-old Bradley Randall, once again, another one who's just not making the cut. Anyway, that was the off season. It was pretty tame. Anyway, let's go and play Gilliam. And maybe I don't need to speak so much. They've got Jesse Lingard playing it right. Oh no, he's in the right house. Playing it right back. What the hell? Joe Worrell. Yep. Max Bird. I think he's for Leeds. No, he's not. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm thinking someone else who's kicked the game off. I don't know how we're going to go this season. It's going to be a tough one. I think it's going to be another tough season. Maybe not, as Clarkson there smashing that one into the back of the net. And it looks like it's pretty even. We've made them pay though. Clarkson got the captain's armband today. Is he a decent captain? He's not too bad. I think it could be another tough season. I think if we make the playoffs, I'll be happy with that. I think that's where we need to aim to try and test ourselves and try and get ourselves up there with those big boys. got some early injuries, early season injury, early game injuries, or potential injuries, I should say. Oh, just shift in my chair, and there it is. I mean, to be honest, Trevor Edmonds played pretty well. Gillingham are really giving us a go here. Penalty turned down. Chris Starkey's not playing well. Let's get Lassie Holt on. Let's try and do that. Come on, let's try and nick a winner here. Because Gillingham are just all over us, and I would not be surprised if they bag another one here at this rate. We just cannot. This was literally us at half time. We've done nothing except get peppered by the Gills, but Will Gurney, that man, he needs 3. Did we say 3? 3 more goals for 200 career goals for FC United. One more would be good, guys, or just run it down. I guess maybe that should be me. I'm just like, guys, just run the clock down. There you go. Good solid win. Alan Thompson, man of the match. 13 tackles, 10 of them won. 7 headers. He was a monster in defence there. Good, those injuries didn't eventuate, and we've got Huddersfield in a week. Oh, good times. Right, guys, we are back for the Huddersfield game, and hopefully I can now use my words like a big boy. So we've got our captain, Dean, back. He is going to come straight back into the team. And Donnelly played pretty well, so I think I'm going to leave him down to the bench. Other than that, we're all pretty good there. I did take Miller and young Carl off of training, just give them a bit of a rest. How did everyone else go last game? We were pretty good. Chris Starkey was a bit ordinary. We'll keep him in the team, keep him around. Just so you know, guys, future transfers. I am looking to bring in this guy, Andrei Lebedev. He's Belarusian, 19-year-old defender. He looks pretty special. 19 jumping, 20 marking. Like, aside from his handling, reflexes, who cares? Creativity, like a 9. Everything else is in double digits. He could be awesome. The only problem is potentially work permit situation. We are looking 500k for him. So he's a pretty exciting transfer that we could get in. Let's go and play Huddersfield. They are lining up with the 5-2-3 sort of situation here. Okay, that's good. Let's get the game going. Let's pick up where we left off last time, and let's try. Because Huddersfield, I mean, it's hard, but they drew they lost their first game. 3-2. Pretty close one in the end, but you know. Pretty boring first 15 minutes. Oh, but Big George. Just when I say the game is boring, and then they scored as well. Dang, that sucks. Both goalkeepers. Oh, and we're in again. Gurney. Disappointing, but you know, when you've got strike power up front, like Big George Nakaji and Will Gurney, wow, like we can really put teams to the sword. Huddersfield. This is looking like a good day away. 25,000 fans have turned up, over 25,000 to be honest. He's got bloody thigh injury now. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I probably could have left him on. Probably could have kept playing him. Gurney, boom. That was it. No, it wasn't his 200th. I thought it said it was his 200th. Yeah, whatever. His next one will be his 200th. If he can get it in this game, that'll be 5-1 away to Huddersfield. We should see we should just actually double check where they came last year. 10th in the championship. So they've been a solid championship team, really. 1 year in League One, but pretty mid-table championship team. Should be doing a lot better than they are against us. Maybe this is our season, he says, with two games in. Ian Hellberg. Let's Right, let's bring Sean Canavar on for Hellberg there, and we're going to push Lewis up because Lewis was technically a midfielder before I turned him into a DMC. See how Canavar goes at the base of that midfield. He picked up a yellow card already. Trevor Redmond in goal is looking like a pretty solid drop. Chris Starkey on a 6 again, but Cammy Tate bags that one in. He's just turned up to a 7. It's very unlike him. How was he last year? He's pretty ordinary. Maybe this is just the step up too far. He did bag 13 goals though. That's everyone's condition. All right, we're gonna leave it as it is. We're cruising here. Huddersfield they got nothing, and everything they do have is being stopped by Trevor Redmond. So we've got a penalty. Will Gurney, 200th goal. What a champ! Look at that, 6-1. As I was saying with Trevor Redmond, I mean, I think the one acceleration does kind of, lend him to having poor games occasionally, but that is an absolutely demolition of Huddersfield there, and that will throw us to the top of the table. Get in, look at that. Wow. What was that? It's Harrogate. Oh, they're in the Football League. Okay, League One. All right. This is encouraging for the start of the season. Absolutely encouraging. I forgot to make Kane captain, but hey, how do we go for assists there? Who picked up the assists? 3 for Clarkson. That's what I'm talking about from him. Getting back on that assist train where he picked off in League 2, he killed it. League 2, he absolutely destroyed it. Yeah, but still pretty good. I think I'm going to leave it there. Actually, it's I always intend to do those first 3 games at the start of the season, but I always have a good 8 minutes going through all the other stuff, and just trying to keep the episodes under 20 minutes. Don't want to be blowing them out too much, and we're getting pretty close to that point now. I shouldn't have pressed continue, and then we could have had a look when we were coming back. Alright, Trevor Redmond called up for the England under-21 squad. Where's Will Gurney? Is Ben Williams? Yep, this guy looks pretty good. Mark Lewis, obviously. Where does this mean that he's 22? Interesting. Anyway, let's have a look at the fixtures. Anything stand out of note here? Nothing. Who got relegated? I can't remember. Really should take note of that. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go away. I'll do the usual, play 6 to 10 games. We'll come back somewhere in October here. Hopefully we're keeping up this momentum that we've got, because we are looking so good. Let's just call the season here. I'm happy. Top of the table. That'll be nice. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed that episode. I'm really enjoying this season now. I think this could be a good one. Please hit that like button, comment, and if you're not subscribed, that would be ace if you could do that for me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.